Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching the video from and when you're watching this video. It's your boy, I was Anito. And today is day 2 of the Taros challenge, right? And the reason why I'm starting this late is because work has been crazy. Like, I'm still currently at work, but at least there's a little bit of space. So that little bit of space is what I'm going to use quickly just to do this, right? So I still do not really have an idea of what I want to do with this, but I just figured, okay, let's just do something, right? So I downloaded this, and this is it here. And as usual, we're going to upscale it. Because many things are running. Let me close this. All right, so let's upscale. While upscaling, let's open a new canvas, as usual, 5,000 by 5,800. So hourglass. All right, this one we're using 72 by 72 pixels, or the resolution 72 instead of 300, and that's because the image itself is, So the concept is this: we have the hourglass, right? It's going to be placed. I don't want to use desert because I noticed that Taros already used desert in its design. So I would say, because the idea I'm going for is hourglass being a journey, right? Like from either childbirth to death, or from being poor to being wealthy. I'm not really sure what I want to go for yet. But yeah, I'm going to place it on the road, right? Just place it on the road with like a city background behind it, and just like a road, between the hourglass. I'm going to use free pick to get like a twisted road between the hourglass, and just a car at the top and somebody riding bicycle at the bottom. So we'll just go with that. Then we'll just write time and season happen to, what's that Bible verse? I'll check for it, but that's basically the idea. So this has been done. So first thing first, let's go to this. So this is exactly what I'm going for, this particular stuff. I'm going to just download it. Right. After downloading it, I'll go to photos and I'll look for road. Right. I'll look for road. Yeah, this exact road. This is good. Or this one. Let me bring this here. These are very, very nice roads, actually. I love this. I love this concept. I love this concept. I will just call it life. So yeah, let's download this. All right, first thing first, like I said, again, it depends on what we are going for, but let's just see how it goes. I'll still go with this. Yeah, let's just go with this for now. All right, so I'm going to open this on Photoshop as usual, and I'm going to just select subjects. Don't mind me, I'm eating. I'm going to take our time to select this properly. So this is properly selected. Let's go to select and max as usual. And by the way, the reason why my camera is sharp and not like before is because I used my phone as a webcam. That's my iPhone 15 as a webcam, and I connected it to the NVIDIA broadcasts using Iron webcam. It's a very, very crazy setup, but yeah, it's very, very wonderful and sweet. Yeah, if you need me to like talk about the setup and how you can do yours, just drop it in the comment. I would definitely create a video on that. So let's bring this into the hourglass. All right, so we're going to just drop it here. Right, we have this here, and now this apparently or unfortunately is an image. I would have loved it to be an an actual PSD that I can just edit, but it's an image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out time to also select the image, and work with it. So let's quickly do that. All right, so I've taken my time to properly select it. Again, like I said, if you want quality design, you have to take out time to properly select it. So let's go select the marks. Select the marks. Yeah, and this is what we have. And press OK. Now you can see this shadow. I don't know if we need the shadow. Yeah, I don't think we need it. So let's just bring this in. So yeah, so let's just place this here. Something like this. So I have to bring this closer like this. Okay. This have to be somewhere here. I need to find a way around this because I need this to show, right? I need this to show. Let's say here, and this stays here. What do we think? So it's going to be more or less like, okay, so let me check so it says here that create a beautiful design and add for a brand book cover or movie poster. So in that case, we'll just use this as a book cover, right? Yeah, we'll use it as a book cover. Okay, cool. Locking. All right, cool. So first thing first, let's bring in the background color. And for this one, we are going with something like this because there's this vibe. I mean, since I'm not using deserts, I have to just use something like this. Don't worry, we're going to work on the coloration of everything and the light and shadow. But for the meantime, unless there's a way to bring this here. Okay. All right. Because I want to centralize it actually. I want to centralize it like this. Excuse me. Yeah, this is too close. All right. So what I want to do is this. I want to, first of all, separate these guys. All right. Separate them. Control J. Then remove them from here. Delete. All right, so we only have the road as it is. We only have the road. If possible, we can then make it like this. We only have the road. Now, the hourglass can be exactly on the road, right? It can be exactly on the road. Like this. Something like this. Now, these guys can then come in here, right? Exactly, something like this. You get the gist. Don't mind. Sometimes when something is going in my way, I'm always excited. Anyways, we need to remove this. So to remove that, we'll be using, if you're not someone that uses AI, you might not really like this tutorial because we're going to be using AI a lot, right? To make our work easy, we need to be very, very fast. All right, so just let me confirm that my voice is coming. Okay, yeah. So now that we have this and we have done that, right, we are good to go. Let's merge the layers. So after merging the layers, we can then put our title live here. But the next thing we want to then do is bring in that infinite road. Because again, that's basically the idea. That's the concept, right? The hourglass serves as time, and infinite road serves as people going around and around the way life works. So I'm going to bring him in like this. It's going to be above like this. We might have to make it smaller, right? Like this. So the idea is to then place it within the hourglass. So the hourglass has, you get the gist. All right, so, but first thing first, we need to work around the brightness of the hourglass because it's looking too unrealistic. So first, let's bring it down a little bit, especially the contrast down a little bit. I don't know how to make it not cartoonish, but when we are done, we'll use LUT. So the first thing I want to do is add some shadow to the down part. So don't mind me, I'm using Aboliki. Everywhere is hot. Okay. Because the sun is going to be coming from the front, right? So yeah, it's coming from the front. So let's first find a way to blend this like this. I'm coming. Just don't worry. I'm not shading it like that. It's just to add some form of like shade to it. Just a little bit of shade. Just a little bit. Let's reduce it. Now, why that is done, we can Control J, bring this one and turn it to black. I'm actually rushing because our time is fast spent. So when you turn it to black, transform flip horizontal like this. Now just take your edits, transform distort. Now it depends on how you play around with your own stuff, but this is one of the fastest way I like to like edit my shadows, right? So just edit it like this. All right. Now we only want the shadow to affect the road, right? So first thing first, let's first make it, where is this? Okay. Let's first make it blurry. All right. And something like this. Now after making it blurry, keep it to the road. We're going to remove all this, but don't worry. Change it to normal, multiply, sorry. Then, yeah, something like this works. All right, something like this is fine. Now, add layer mask and zoom in to clear up this part because there's no way the shadow would reflect in that part. Don't want to lie. So yeah, clear up this part like so. Another thing we want to then do is want to introduce shade to this part because it still looks like the hourglass is floating. So let's add shade to the road. Let's take our brush, then brush the road like so. No, don't do too much. All right, so multiply. Again, just bear with me. I'm just rushing, so I'm trying to make sure that. So again, add layer mask to this. Remove the one down there because there's no way the shadow would show there. Right. Another thing you want to do is you can just create a layer, call it shadow again, and just zoom in. Right. Then apply the shadow just underneath like this. Just something like this. Let's cover here. So. Yeah, now it looks realistic. Like, okay, it's actually standing. Let's see if we can have some curves on the image itself. All right, we can manage it. I mean, I don't really like the image, but we'll manage it, right? So now you can see, I think the shadow is a bit too much. Let me see which one is causing wala. Okay, I guess it's this. Even this one under is causing a bit of, yeah. Oh, we didn't even multiply it. Multiply. Let me still see. Okay, let's push it up a bit. All right. So now that we have this, let's save our work first. So we want to introduce this guy. But before we introduce him, let's make this bigger. Should it be bigger or smaller? I think this is fine. Yeah, I think that is fine. So we need it to be just on this like this. But first thing first, let's add some kind of like, lights to the back. So it looks reddish. Nah, that's too much. Exactly. That 3D vibe, going on would have that. So now that we have this, so we're going to bring this behind first. Is it behind? No. You want to use it behind? I know. Behind these guys. No, behind your door. Okay, yeah. So Control J to duplicate and bring it above so that whatever we delete would not necessarily, whatever we remove would still interact. Kicking my points. So yeah, create a layer mask. Take your brush. Now remove those parts that you don't like. You would want. Remove the parts that should allow the hourglass to interact with the road. That's what I mean. So first thing first, this one. You can see. Now we have this one as well. We can move this one. Not be too much. So let's zoom in. It has to be very detailed. So just this part like this. I don't want it to touch the other guys. All right. Now, this is sweet. This is looking sweet, right? So we have this and right, we have this. Now, because we have this, right? Okay, no, it's not complete. This one needs to, it looks like as if the hourglass is actually outside. So yeah, this particular one, yeah. Okay, this is where the game would have to be. Yeah, okay, we can just use, we need to separate this guy. So delete, make sure your white is selected, delete, a half. You get the gist now because that one was not showing it properly. So now it's actually interacting. Now, because it is interacting, there needs to be some form of shadow. The bridge shadow should be on the hourglass, and the hourglass shadow should be on the bridge, right? So to do that, let's first go to the hourglass shadow. Right? So let's just apply shadow to wherever we feel there will need to be shadow. So for example, this part, because this part as well. This part, maybe this part. Yeah, something like this is fine. I think that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so the shadow, would show there, that's to also be obvious. Right? Now that that is obvious, so we need the shadow of the hourglass on the twisted road. So to do that, we need to call this road shadow. I've mixed it up. But yeah, let's go. So go to the road. There needs to be some shadow here. So not even some shadow, it's going to flow like this. Now you will notice that because we already have two images of the shadow of the road, we'll just have to, you can see, that is not showing. So what we'll do is we'll just ensure that we apply it properly to everything, right? Just make sure you're applying everything like that. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. So after applying to that, we'll apply to this as well. Don't worry. Just to hotels. I guess that's basically it. Yeah. Now, like I said, the reason why you are seeing this flaw is because we have two images. So to work around that, first of let's multiply and let's, if we are satisfied with the shadow level, let's say we're satisfied, then you duplicate. Now you drag it to the other shadow and clip it there. You can see. Now we have the shadow well placed, which is very, very dope. All right, cool. Now the next thing is to bring in a car going around. So, but we need a car that is top view, right? So let's go to top view car. So we have seen two car. We have the bicycle. So I'm going to download the bicycle, which is this. And we are going to use this car. I'll download that as well, which is this. I'm using my company's free pick because I'm not subscribed to free pick. I'm using my company's own. So yeah, my boss is a very, very kind person. So. Anyways, so let's start with the car. So we'll bring in the car. You can see this is the car with the shadow and everything. Just drag it in, place it at the top, just at the top, exactly at the top. And we'll reduce it drastically so it can fit into the road. So let's zoom in. You still need to reduce it like this. Right. So we're going to use this as the car, but I don't like the color of the car. So let's just do a rough edit of the color. I want a color that is like shouting. So yeah, this is fine. All right. So the next thing is to bring in the bicycle. But for the bicycle as well, bring it in. So it's just like that song that Ebenezer Obey sang. I must be cool down. But I don't know where I'm to put this. I think I will just put it somewhere here. Yeah. Somewhere here is fine, but we need to change the hue as well. Yeah. So another thing I want to do that I thought of is imagine having car, bike, and actually somebody walking. Right? So let me see if I can get an image of the top view of a man. Let me just see. I don't know how it is, but let's hope it gets. I doubt if I can see. Wow, this is one. Did I just use this one? I think I can just use this one. Yeah, let's just use that. So some people are just walking like these bends, like us, and some people have a bike or a bicycle, and some people have a car. So it doesn't. It is not literally like that. It's more or less like we all have different stages of life, and all those stages of lives are bound by time. So that's the concept. All right. Oh yeah. So let me use this guy here. A lot of times, what will make your design very dope? What am I doing? What will make your design very dope is quality image. If you have quality image, I'm telling you, you're good to go. Look at me now. Just enjoying myself because I have access to quality image. All right. I'm going to put the man here. I'll make him slightly big so that people can actually see that he's working. I mean, it's not so obvious, but anybody that can pick the idea would understand. That means for the car should move forward a bit. And the bike should, yeah, it has to be behind. Okay, no worries, no worries. We'll just find a way to cut off the remaining parts. So let's say we are satisfied with this position, right? So let's just take layer marks and just cut off that part. All right. All right, cool. Yeah. What do you guys think? It's looking good. I'm actually looking to myself. It's not like people actually watch. Very, very fun. So again, I need dust. I need dust. Okay, let's download this one. Hopefully it gives us. So while that is being downloaded, I'm going to just walk around this one and bring in my text, right? So let's just call it life. Life. Something just came to my Something just came to my mind now that instead of life, I should just put MMS. That's Whiskey and Ashake song. Oyala, Oyala, will come and Oyala. What do you guys think? Let me see. People might not get the idea, but people would actually get life ideas. So let's just leave it. Let's not overdo. Let's not overdo. So let's all right. We are way behind schedule. Way behind schedule. All right, so I think that should have downloaded right now. So I'll just open that up. I need to have this posted before 7, or let's say 7. So that's I'm rushing. Because again, like I said, oh, cool. This is cool. So let's link layers and drag it into this space. So just bring it up. If it's not nice, I'll just first turn off the fog. Okay, let me turn off the dust. So let's reduce the fog, I guess. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think this makes sense. This makes sense. We can add more shadow to this part here. So we can add lights. So we can also add some form of like lights at the top of the hourglass. Too much. And besides, it's not white enough, so I need it to be pure white. Like this. Like this. All right. All right. So now that we have that, let's bring in our previous design so we can pick some designs there. Is it line open? Yeah, line open. Yeah, this is a very nice design. You can just reduce this slightly. Where's my logo? Just be in the center, like so. Is that the center, Seth? So I think that's the center. Rasterize. Code. You know what? So we need a text. All right, cool. So I've gotten an idea for the texts from ChatGPT. I'm going to use that. So it's going to be embrace your face. So let's, embrace. Why is it showing like this? Maybe it will have like space. Aha. So embrace your face. I'll just make it large. Something like this. Wait, what's the topic? And it says that create an ad for a brand or a book cover. All right. So let's say this is a book cover. So if it's a book cover, that means it has to have a title. So let's just call it give me a book title or the image. So what I did was I screenshot the image the design, and I just sent to ChatGPT. Something shopper. I missed R. Own your R. I love this. Own your R. So own the R. I don't like what this thing is giving me. Just delete. Let me just do it myself. Wasting my time. Own the R. Okay. So we're going to use this own the R. I can't remember what's usually in book designs like. So we'll have the book name, the book title, and the person that wrote it. All right. So we'll first make this normal. David Emmanuel. All right. I think that can come here. On the R. This font is too. Let's use enter. Yeah, an enter. Watch yourself, my life. All right. So I'm going to just leave it as this. Let's introduce some LUT. That's LUT. Again, I like urban reflections. So I'm going to try out different urban reflection to see what I can use there. And if nothing works, we'll go to Prague. Okay. So I'm going to stop here, Control Shift Alt E, convert it to a single image, camera filter. At least we have tried. This is nice. This looks cool. What would do camera filter? There's something missing. I need more shadow here. Like more shade. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. It needs to interact more with the ground. Now we can now multiply. Yeah, exactly. So let's continue our work. Select the first, select the last, Control Shift Alt E, convert it, go to filter, camera raw filter. Now do whatever it is you want to do. For example, add green as usual. So let's say we're good with this. And that's, my guys, is how you can